So now we want to ban smartphones for kids. That's cute. Like handing a toddler a loaded paintball gun, getting splattered in the face, then going, well, this is clearly the child's fault. It's official. We've reached the part of the story where the arsonist sues the fire for emotional damage. You bought the phone, you downloaded the apps, you let your 6-year-old watch YouTube until their pupils dilated like a raccoon at a rave, and now you want to act like you just discovered screens exist? Let's talk about it. It's all over the headlines. France bans smartphones in schools. Utah cracks down on teen screen time. Senators introduce bill to raise minimum smartphone age to 16. Oh, now we care? Now that you've raised a generation that thinks eye contact is a hate crime? Now that every 10-year-old has the thumb speed of a blackjack dealer on meth? Where was this energy when we were shoving iPads in babies' faces to shut them up at Olive Garden? Let's get one thing straight. The kids didn't do this, we did. Adults built the machine, we fed it money, we gave it data, we traded silence for sanity, and then we called it parenting. But now the machine is loud. Now it's raising our kids. Now it's rewiring brains in real time, and suddenly we want to hit the brakes. Too late, Karen. You open the portal. You can't complain about the demons when they start dancing in your kitchen. Kids aren't addicted to screens. Brains are addicted to screens. Yours, mine, grandma's. These apps were built by dopamine engineers. Whole PhDs were dedicated to making your brain itch just enough that the only relief is another scroll. This isn't a parenting fail. This is a full-blown psychological arms race. And the best part? The people who built it, those Silicon Valley saints, they send their own kids to screen-free Montessori schools. Yeah. While your kid's over here melting into an iPad like cheese on a hot plate, Tim Cook's nephew is planting tomatoes and learning violin like it's 1892. They know. They've always known. The product is too strong, and we're the ones who let it in the house. Ah, yes, the parental excuse of the decade. It's educational. Really? Show me one toddler who became a nuclear physicist because of Baby Shark. One kid who learned conflict resolution from watching Minecraft streamers scream at each other. Listen, I'm not anti-tech. But let's be real. The average 12-year-old isn't reading Wikipedia. They're watching strangers unwrap slime for 7 hours straight. You gave them infinite stimulation, zero friction, and an algorithm that knows them better than their own grandma. What did you expect? You gave them crack, then got mad when they got addicted. And while we're at it, let's talk about the adults. Because you're no saint either. You're on your third doom scroll before breakfast. You check your phone at stoplights like it's a hostage situation. You post 400 Instagram stories about how screens are ruining society from your phone. You're not parenting. You're just trauma bonding with your kid over shared screen dependency. We have moms filming themselves crying in the car on TikTok about how their kids don't listen anymore. Lady, you're literally live streaming your breakdown. They learned it from you. This isn't a child issue. It's a species-wide meltdown. We are all cracked out on cortisol, comparison, and content. And we're teaching kids that this is what reality is. Now politicians want to fix it with laws. Raise the minimum smartphone age. Ban social media under 16. No phones in schools. And look, maybe some of that helps. But it's like outlawing Big Macs while McDonald's sponsors recess. Banning the product doesn't erase the craving. And you can't legislate your way out of a culture built on instant gratification. Even if you lock the phones away, guess what? The kids still live in this world. Still raised on notifications, filters, and likes. Still watching adults self-destruct in real time, face first into their own front-facing cameras. This isn't just about tech, it's about modeling. You want your kid to unplug? Start with you. Here's the harsh truth. We don't need another app to fix screen time. We need courage. Courage to set boring analog boundaries. Courage to deal with tantrums without throwing them an iPad like a digital pacifier. Courage to be present in a world that's engineered to pull your attention apart like taffy. We need to teach kids that boredom is not a crisis, that silence is not a punishment, that being alone with your own thoughts isn't a glitch, it's a feature. You want a revolution? Turn off the Wi-Fi, go outside, eat dinner without a screen in sight, and let the awkward silence be your new spiritual teacher. Hard? Absolutely. But we've already tried the easy route, and it led us here. To kids with panic attacks at age 9, and adults who can't take a dump without their phone, we keep asking, what are screens doing to our kids? Wrong question. Ask, what are we doing to ourselves? What are we modeling? What are we escaping? The screen didn't raise your child, it reflected you. And maybe that's the scariest part of all. So before you blame the phone, before you ban the app, before you call Congress, ask yourself one question. Who gave it to them? Yeah, exactly.